For the land of the free.
It's live coverage of the NBA on Monday. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Detroit. On Tuesday, they'll be playing the Timberwolves in Minnesota. And then on Thursday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Dallas Mavericks.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Jones is out there with Weber. Then it's Richmond. Then it's Magic Johnson. And it's Thurman in at the 5. Home in the paint. And for Boston, we've got White. Garnett out there with Cunningham. Then it's Joe Dumars. And it's Camby in at the 5 down low. And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. Tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt.
Yeah.
And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And Dumars drops them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Johnson kicks to Jones. Pass to Richmond. Johnson outside. Misses the 3. And here's Boston. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another, really the story of the game.
I was surprised they put up so little fight. That was not the team I expected to see that night.
4 on the clock. And it's White missing. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. There's the pass to Richmond. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
Now here's Garnett. Here's White. No good that time. And Detroit the other way now. Richmond with it. Camby picks him up. Rejected by Camby. And they'll keep possession.
And how unique is Weber? A smooth shooting big man with some sick handles.
The Pistons shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Dumars against Richmond. Pass to White. And it falls over the rim and in.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Johnson outside. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Camden.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5. Look.
Whoa, hammering it.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Now here's Jones. Poked loose. And Jones sends it back. Dishes it to Johnson. Passes to Weber. Back to Johnson. The Pistons working the ball around now. Here's Richmond. And a great assist by Weber as that one goes in. Richmond's got his second basket of the night.
And Weber, just one of the best passing big men we've ever seen. I love watching him share the ball and really revamp the art of the high post.
Now, here's Dumars. Last game he had 12. Just 5 to shoot. And the basket is good.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Pistons trailed by 4. Now here's Richmond. The game against Oklahoma City, very impressive. Good on the three-point shot.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Now here's White. Pass to Cunningham. Back to White. Now Weber, another key contributor in that nice win against Oklahoma City. Kicks it to Johnson. Here's Richmond. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. White looking around. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Weber. The Celtics shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And as a team, excellent a season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Antonio McDyess is checked in for Weber. Pistons trail by 3. Richmond kicks to Johnson. Dumars against Richmond. At the elbow, Jones. McDyess dishes to Richmond. 5 on the clock. Shoots the 3. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
High post Camby. Here is Cunningham. Lobs it up there for White. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's the lob to the hoop, and it's Richmond finishing it off.
On a roll here tonight. Richmond with a lot of offensive tools, and he is happy to show them off.
Here's White, and it's blocked.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Dumars against Richmond. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
So it's the Pistons now. 6 to shoot to the inside. McDyess. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
The Pistons have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. So the Celtics called timeout, their first. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
And even though they're one of the top teams, they dropped the season series to this squad. So sometimes matchups play a role.
And now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to see which teams over the last month have been best at scoring points off turnovers. 5th on the list, the Pistons.
Yeah, I mean, their defense has been really good, and it's led to a lot of easy opportunities on offense. Creating points off turnovers has been key.
Count it. White's got 6.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Johnson against White. Johnson, the pass to Tomjanovich. Tipped away. And there's the pass to White. The dish to Dumars. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it. Austin making a switch here. It's stolen by Garnett. Here's Brandon. He's guarded by Johnson. And here's Camby. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Connects from three-point range. Brandon's got the game tied up here for Boston.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
Now, here's Dumars. Following the shot by Mitch Richmond. Garnett kicks to Cunningham. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Brandon. Got a hand on it.
I'm not sure another player combines defense and offense as well as Thurman. The only reason he doesn't get more blocks is because so many guys are afraid to bring the ball anywhere near him.
Now, here's Dumars. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Richmond. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Collins checked in for the Pistons. Richardson comes in for Johnson. Cunningham looking it over. He feeds it to Camby. It's tipped, and he gets it back. Here's Tomjanovich. Camby covering. And, oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Brandon. Pass to Caldwell. Shot clock at 6. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Here's Richmond. A putback. Rebounded by the Celtics. Camby's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Richardson outside. Richmond for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Richmond's got 18 points.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Here's Brandon. Here is Cunningham. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. Richardson outside. Pass to Richmond. Kicks it out to Richardson. Rejected by Camby. And he recovers it. And it's Tomjanovich missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Stolen by McDyess. Here's Richardson. So it's Richardson with the jam.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
So it's Boston now, following the bucket by the Pistons. Brandon's shot is off. Pistons leading by 5. Inside, McDyess. Great pass to set up the lay-in. 5 points in the game.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Brandon, the pass to Camby. Here is Cunningham. Richardson covering. Looking to end the run. Cunningham gets the bucket.
Man, he has come out focused and efficient. Love what he's doing at the offensive end.
Richmond outside. Rebound, Boston.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
And he makes that one. Now it's just a 3-point Detroit lead.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Richardson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Garnett grabs the board. Boston shooting 45% from the floor since the game got underway. Here's Brandon. Pass to Cunningham. It doesn't go for him. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, what's your take on the Pistons so far?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Reason why, excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for the Celtics, McAdoo out there with Camby, and it's Brandon in at the 1. Caldwell passes to Wilkes. Capella inside, covered by Rollins. Here's Caldwell. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Richardson the pass to Weber. Back to Richardson. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Collins, good. Here's Brandon. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. The pass to Caldwell. Over Collins. Caldwell can't hit. For the Detroit Pistons, they won their last contest, that game against the Thunder. Collins kicks to Richardson. Now, here is Weber. He's guarded closely. He dishes it to Warren. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his specialty?
Whatever he made, it was special. Wouldn't matter.
Now here's White. 14 points from him the last game against Miami. McAdoo dishes to White. And it's denied. It's White on the wing. To the paint. Here's Capella. Right side Jones. Yep, it counts. Jones has got the lead up to 9 now for the Pistons.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
White against Richardson. And stolen by Richardson. Feeds it to Weber. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
For Boston, they've gone an abysmal 0 of 6 from the field since the second quarter began. Outside, White. Pass to Wilkes. They need this. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Wilkes has got his first points of the night. Richardson outside. To the middle. Here's Weber. Kicks it out to Richardson. In the corner, Collins with it. Again, the Pistons score.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Outside, White. Pressey passes to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism for a big man? Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
White with the double team. Jones from outside. The rebound by the Celtics.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing on that possession. They were all over him on the perimeter.
Here's Pressey. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Clock at 6. Passes it to McAdoo. Capella, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella, skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Now, here's Richardson. He kicks to Jones. Outside Warren. They swipe it. And pushing it up, here's Boston. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And some changes here for the Celtics. Hachimura comes in for Clint Capella. And it's Dumars in for Pressey. And both free throws good for White. Pistons leading by 5. Pass to Johnson. Johnson draws the double. Clock at 4. Here's Collins. White with the defensive effort. Hachimura kicks to White. McAdoo the pass to Dumars. Over Collins. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Dumars got 6. Detroit's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Johnson, the pass to Weber. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 5 assists in the game.
And that mid-range J of Weber, fantastic at scoring from that area of the floor.
It's Dumars on the wing. Here's Wilkes. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Miami.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
Outside Collins. Now the pass to Jones. Kicks to Weber. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
White dishes to McAdoo. Back to White. Pass to Hachimura. And he gets it to go. Hachimura's got his first basket.
You have to push Hachimura out of there if you're the defense. He's a real problem on the interior.
Passes it to Johnson. Johnson double team from 18 feet away. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
This is what you do when your opponent's trying to take away the 3 and the painted area.
Dumars the pass to McAdoo. Back to Dumars. Pass to Wilkes. They shoot again. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Jones. Johnson double team. Kicks it out to Collins. Jones the pass to Weber. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. In terms of acquiring the types of players you like, Greg, which front offices have you evaluated that really lead the way?
It's a great question. You know, I think coming off the dynasty, and if you ask Golden State, they'll tell you they're still in the midst of it. I think they do a terrific job. The Celtics are right at the top, too, though. Danny Ainge and Brad Stevens are in sync with what they do and how they develop players, but also how they find those diamonds in the rough. And let's give a shout out to Toronto with what they've done over the last 5 or 6 years. They've created a level of excellence there that has them on the same path as some of the best teams in our league.
A lot of good GMs out there. Danny Ainge of Boston, you talked about them, probably one of the best. Here's Campbell following the bucket by the Pistons. The pass to White. Here is Cunningham. Over Tomjanovich. Cunningham's shot is off. Now, here is Weber. Tight defense on him. And Richmond with the stuff.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Austin with the ball after the basket by Detroit. Outside, White. The shot misses. And it's Detroit the other way. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
You know, I love what the coaches did tonight. They pushed the right buttons time and time again.
So it's the Celtics now. After the miss from Chris Webber. Outside, White. Over Tomjanovich. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard. It's certainly been a good month for these teams on the offensive glass. In the third spot, the Pistons.
And they've really put an emphasis on offensive rebounding. And, guys, it's paying off. The second chance points are coming in bunches. They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
And the Pistons making a change here. McDyess is checked in. Now here's Johnson. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Oklahoma City.
And he did great work on the defensive end, too, with 3 steals on the night.
Here is Cunningham. They trail by 9 points. And White kicks to Dumars. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Pass to Tomjanovich. Down low. Here's Richmond. And he uses the glass on the layup. Richmond's got 4 this quarter.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Here's Brandon. Cunningham inside. Johnson's there. And that one is good. Cunningham's got 8 points.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Here's Johnson. Up and in on the layup. And the Pistons lead by 8.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Brandon, the pass to Cunningham. .156 left in the second quarter. Passes it to Brandon. Here is Cunningham. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And it's Tomjanovich missing. The Celtics shooting 35% so far in the second. They need to move the ball around more and find better looks. Garnett, the pass to Brandon. On the wing, Dumars. He's covered by Richmond. And Dumars gets it to go. 1:15 left to play in the first half. Dumars against Richmond. Here's McDyess. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
The 10-footer. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
Tomjanovich passes to Thurman. That one falls. And now it's a 10-point Piston lead.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
To the paint, here's Richmond. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Richmond's got the lead up to 12 now for the Pistons. Here's Brandon. 15 seconds left in the first half of the game. 6 to shoot. Pass to Cunningham. Over Tomjanovich. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. And so it's the Detroit Pistons going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their defense has been active and effective. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Coach, it's early in the season, so what can you say about how things are going chemistry-wise so far?
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome to... It was a closely contested first quarter for Detroit. Their biggest advantage of the period was... And that'll...
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at Mitch Richmond in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
And Detroit, looking at who they've got. Rubber is out there with Jones. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Richmond. And it's Thurman in at the center, locking down the middle. Now, here is Dumars. Richmond with the steal. Johnson against White. To the middle. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Dumars the pass to Campbell. Pistons passing it around. On the wing, Jones. The pass to Thurman. That's tipped, and another turnover here by Detroit.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Celtics trail by 10. White dishes to Cunningham. Camby with it. Pass to White. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Pistons. Thurman's got 4 rebounds now tonight. White against Johnson. Left side, Jones. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. They get Marcus Camby. Detroit shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalries. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
It's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
Here's White. Mitch Richmond picking up that last basket. Pass to Cunningham. Back to White. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
He's gone 6 of 6 from the free throw line. And both free throws good for White. Now here's Johnson. Richmond right side. Outside, Jones. Inside. Richmond with the bucket. Richmond's got 28 points for the game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Dumar's the pass to Garnett. And here's Camby. Pass to Dumars. Latre. It's good from long range. Dumar's got 14.
That was the first make of the half. 1 for 4 now. Let's see if that gets them going.
And stolen by White. By himself. And White with the stuff.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turned things around.
Here is Richmond after the basket by Boston. And it's good for 2. Richmond's got 30.
Down the stretch. This is when they need him the most. And he is delivering.
To the inside, Dumars. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
The reason why is not just scoring. It's the way he's doing it. Efficient. That's what you need at this point in the game.
Now here's Richmond. He has 30. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. The Celtics with possession here. And so White will bring it up for the Celtics. 9-point game. Dumars the pass to Camby. And it's blocked.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Up top, Weber. Back to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Richmond the pass to Weber. He kicks to Jones. But they get it back. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. A finish. And White with the stuff.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed. And that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor. Got to the rim and made a play. Phenomenal how many threes he drained in the first half, especially considering he's hit none since.
It's White on the wing. Fires from the corner. And another basket for Boston.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and they're close to taking the lead.
Now here's Richmond. Puts it up from 17. And Chris Webber with the bucket on the assist by Jones. Webber's got 9 points. Celtics trail by 7. To the paint. Here's Cunningham. And Jones sends it back. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Richmond no good. For Boston, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. White up top. He's guarded by Johnson. Garnett kicks to White. Ball's knocked loose. Now Detroit moving it up. Jones for 3. Detroit keeping it alive. A new 14. Well, we don't think of point guards as rebounders necessarily, but here are the ones that have corralled the most points in the last month of the NBA. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here, and he knocks down the first one. So both teams changing it up here. Weber hits them both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. White bounce pass. Pulls from the top of the key. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And they continue to control the glass.
Weber gets the bucket. Timeout. Weber's got 6 in the quarter.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Dinwiddie with the steal. Now Detroit moving it up. Dinwiddie with the ball. Richardson, no luck. Goes back up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Say this about Richardson. He is a fearless player. There isn't an opponent who doesn't think he can dominate or a situation he can't take charge of. There is no back down in Michael Ray.
Here's Brandon. Here's Wilkes. Here's McAdoo, and the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Ooh, how about the powerful move there on that slam from McAdoo? Not many are better than him at getting the job done on the interior. He'll always find a way to finish at the rim when he gets a chance.
Here's Wilkes. Poked away and stolen by Richardson. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Here's Brandon. Guarded by Weber. They recover it. And the pass to Brandon. Shot clock at 6. Another shot. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Brandon's got 5. Detroit leading by 11. Richardson outside. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And there's the bucket from Brandon. Brandon's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
His team is down because he's not shooting enough. There's no reason he shouldn't be getting more looks right now.
Pass to Collins. Rebound by the Celtics.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Now, here is Weber. 13 points in the game. Richardson the pass to Weber. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's McAdoo. Rollins grabs the board. Rollins got rebound number 5 here tonight. Dinwiddie the bounce pass. Inside. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Pistons lead by 13.
Great player movement, great ball movement. That's fun to watch.
Pressey's checked in for the Celtics. Steven Adams, he's checked in for the Pistons. Pistons on defense. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. They lead by 11. Rollins the pass to Dinwiddie. From outside, off the mark. Austin's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's McAdoo, and it's blocked, and he's able to get it back. And Detroit has possession. Passes it to Rollins. Down low. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Pass to Brandon from 20 feet out. Yep, that one goes in there. Brandon's got 6 here in this quarter.
And you see the vision there from Pressey. He's just so comfortable with the ball in his hands, setting up his teammates.
Here's Richardson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Showing the quickness right there. Just tough to keep up with it.
Celtics trail by 9. Here's Brandon. He's got 9. There's the pass to Capella, and stolen by Richardson. Pass to Collins. We've got 1:23 left here in the third quarter. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Just 5 on the clock. Tries again. Here's Adams. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid on. Here's Caldwell. Dinwiddie covering. Caldwell can't hit. Detroit leading by 9. Dinwiddie left side. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
And let's check out stats for Adams. He had a strong showing last season. Averaged about 11 points a game, 9 rebounds, and 2 assists. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
You know what? It's part effort, part instincts. You see teams trying to keep a body or 2 on him, but that's easier said than done.
And in the pass to Capella. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
The Pistons working the ball around now. We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter. Kick out to Adams. Passes it to Tomjanovich. 2 on the clock. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Tomjanovich has got his first basket of the night.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And so is Detroit, holding on to an 11-point. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. We've got Oakley, also Camby out there, Hachimura out there with Pressey, and it's Brandon in at the 1 spot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Tomjanovich passes to Johnson. Richmond against Pressey, the 17-footer. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Celtics trail by 13 to the middle. And he converts the layup. Oakley's got his first points in this one.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
Detroit with the ball. They've led by as many as 14 points. Pass to Richmond. Fires the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got his 9th assist in the game now.
Picking up from where he left off, I lost count of how many threes he hit in the first half. Now nails this one.
Now here's Camby. Picked his pocket. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. And he gets the bucket.
Tremendous effort getting the steal, then getting the ball up the court.
You know what? We see this time and time again. Turnovers lead to a break, and then points at the other end.
Pressey against Richmond. Here's Brandon. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Inside. Fades and shoots. Here's Tomjanovich, and another 3 for Detroit.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger piles on to what was already a big lead.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
Cressy tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Detroit Pistons. 17-point lead, their biggest. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Brandon. Adams defending. Here's Oakley. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Johnson inside. It's good. And the Pistons lead by 17.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Mitch Richmond really making a difference here.
Yeah, they're going to have to find a way to run him off his spots out there. He is rolling.
The pass to Campbell. Garnett outside. Pass to White. 5 to shoot. Stolen by Weber. Now Detroit moving it up. Basket good. Richmond's got 11 points here in just the second half.
He saw the opportunity to get an easy bucket on the break and took advantage of it.
Now Garnett. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Weber. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Johnson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And that one falls for Johnson. And Johnson drops them both. Celtics trail by 21. White the pass to Cunningham. And here's Camby. Outside, White. Over Johnson. Johnson with the block. And he recovers it. Here's White. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. Here is Richmond. Here's Thurman. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Thurman's got 4 points now in the quarter. Johnson against White. Passes to Dumas. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Now here's Jones. Johnson in the corner. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. The Celtics have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. To the inside. It's deflected. Jones looking for an opening. Dishes to Richmond. Here's Weber. Kicks it out to Johnson. With the putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Dumars with it. With the floater. And he lays it up and in. Dumars got 9 points now in just the second half. Pistons leading by 22. Richmond outside. Outside, Jones. The Pistons rebound.
Wow, another opportunity. Just everything going their way. Pretty much the story of this game.
First free throw is good. Weber hits them both. Now here's White. Pass to Garnett. High post try. Bucket is good.
And likes the view from there. He's a strong mid-range shooter.
And with that height, he can get a clean look on any shot at any time.
Here's Thurman. And they call an illegal screen here.
This is, and I think his coach would agree, unacceptable. One turnover in the first half, now multiple turnovers since the break. Too much.
For Boston, they've gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Camby dishes to Dumars. Outside, White. Up again. Weber pulls it in.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Boston shooting 55% in the fourth. They are executing late. Here's Dumars. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside, Jones. Johnson, double team. It's stolen by Garnett. To the paint. Here's Camby. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Weber. The free throw drops for Camby. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Pistons. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Here's Thurman. Kicks it out to Jones. Shot clock at 5. The Pistons working the ball around now. Here's Weber. Here's Thurman. Tries yet again. And that's 2 points on the layup. Thurman's got 10 points here in the second half.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now here's Garnett. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
Let's go. Take that shot. Let's go.
Dumars against Richmond. 5 to shoot. Dumars misses. Detroit leading by 22. 3-pointer. And there's Mitch Richmond on the assist by Johnson. Richmond's got 38 points.
How about his aggressiveness from 3? He caught fire in the first half. Now hits his second one since the break. He's a bad, bad man.
Now here's White. Down low. Cunningham. And they pick up 2.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Now the pass to Richmond. Another 3 for Detroit.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Celtics have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
The Achilles heel of this team right now, turnovers. Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Using leverage and positioning to his advantage, Hachimura is able to knock the ball away from the opponent.
Now here's Richardson. Pass to Weber. Richardson outside. Outside Warren. Drops in the tray.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Celtics have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Pressey kicks to Hachimura. Passes it to Capella. Pass to Pressey. From deep 3-point range, it's hauled in by Warren. And, well, Detroit shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. Here's Richardson, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Collins checked in for Weber. Greg, the NBA under Adam Silver has been aggressive looking for ways to enhance the product and attract fans. Where do you fall on that point? Push the envelope or don't rock the boat, or maybe somewhere in between?
I think it might be somewhere in between. These days, people's attentions can be pulled in so many different directions. I think they're smart to not rest on their laurels and to continue to try to evolve. But with that evolution, sometimes it's not going to come over as well as they would like. But I'm a fan of some of the experiments, I should say, that we've tried thus far. And I hope the league continues to push the envelope.
That's a good thought. 1:31 left in the game.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Detroit.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high-percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3. Wilkes, no good. And so it's Detroit with the ball. Dinwiddie right side. The steal. Here's Pressey. The pass to Hachimura. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the wing on the left. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Pressey. To the left wing to stop the drought. They get the rebound.
Smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Here's Richardson after Clint Capella's bucket. He gets that one.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Hachimura, the pass to Oakley. No good on the triple. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for... And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. The Chicago River winding its way through the heart of the Windy City, our sight tonight. 2K Sports presents the NBA. Monday Night Basketball is coming right up. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us. And from the sideline, we'll be hearing from David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Anthony Davis was among the top candidates for last season's Defensive Player of the Year award. AD said he takes pride in his defense.
Sure does, DA. Thank you so much. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Chicago. On Saturday, they'll host the Washington Wizards. And then on Monday, they'll start out on the road and play the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Anthony Davis is out there at Malone. Then there's Petrovic. Then it's Tim Hardaway. And it's Mashburn in at the 3, the small forward. And for Chicago, you've got Rose. Chris Bosh is out there with JaVale McGee. Then it's Allen. A lot of teams with a lot of new players, Greg. This time of year can be a real challenge to mesh.
No doubt, you know, getting everybody on the same page sometimes it can take time, and then you have to build that trust. Weathering the storms together will obviously help you do that.
That one, no good. Allen outside, lets it go with a 3, and it's rebounded by Mashburn. For Chicago, they won their last contest, that game against Baltimore. Feeds to Malone. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Yeah, Malone's strength can be intimidating. He's superb at scoring, even when the D is draped all over him.
Takes a shot at the elbow. They grab their own miss. McGee, and Davis sends it back. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Some solid defense from Bosh.
They've missed 3 of their first 4 shots, having a little trouble finding their legs.
Malone with the block.
And how about the quicks there by Malone to get up and deter that shot, utilizing that size and reach for the rejection.
Just 1 for 5 from the field now. I mean, they've come out flat. They need to pick up the energy.
Hagan, the 19-footer, is on the money.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Now here is Hardaway. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against.
Yeah, and as good of a scorer as he was in that game, he was even a better passer. A lot of assists for him.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Hagan. He can't get that one. And Memphis the other way now. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And it's sent back by Bosh. Hardaway against Rose. Puts it up from 17, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Oh, I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers, oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
And Malone, a high percentage scorer when he gets it in deep. Once he's got the defense on his back, the game becomes easy with his ability to score.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite-level defender, guards multiple positions, and turns away a number of shots. And a chance here to see the numbers for Davis. Great showing for him last season. 3rd in blocks, 8th in scoring, and he did his share on the glass, battled his way into the top 15 in rebounds per game.
And you don't finish top 3 in blocks unless you're truly inspired. He combined supreme hustle with keen awareness. You've got to love this guy. They get it back. Kicks it out to Allen. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
He's got a clear path. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Floats one up, and Davis sends it back.
And you see how the Browns led the league in swats. Not only the wingspan, but the awareness. Reading the game.
And he comes up with the deuce. And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor.
Here's Rose, following the score by Memphis. 4 on the shot clock. McGee's shot is off. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Passes it to Petrovic. And here is Hardaway. He's covered by Rose. Here's Petrovic. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Excellent D there from Allen. It's Allen on the wing. Bosch trying to free himself up. Allen, that's good.
And how about Allen? Able to control his body on these physical finishes. Terrific at keeping the balance as he's getting bumped by the defense.
Now here is Hardaway. And the shot goes in.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
It's rebounded by Memphis. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
And really an odd series between them a year ago as they couldn't get a win in either meeting.
Here's Petrovic. He's coming off a 19-point game again.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist totals show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
And so here is Chicago, following the miss by Anthony Davis. This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Oh, he's never rattled at the strike. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throw.
And Davis now top of the key. Back to Hardaway. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And a lot of it is moving without the ball. When you do that, things tend to open up.
Making a switch here. Harper's checked in. And while we can, let's have a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who have been the most efficient scorers in the NBA this month. JaVale McGee, 4th.
It would be hard to imagine him shooting the ball much better than he has. He has been on fire.
Hagan, Bosch trying to free himself up. Great look there, but off target.
I don't know if it's been the main factor, but this off night has definitely been one factor here.
Here's Petrovic. He's covered by Bosch. Mashburn. Here's Malone. Lays it up and banks it in. Malone's got 6.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Here's Harper.